man then starts putting on gloves, and she also mentioned how he was carrying zip ties. He looks into the house and tries the door handle multiple more times.
Zip. Bro, what? I don't know how to hog tie people.
How about the zip ties, though?
This is not a lie drill, nigga. This is not a fire drill, nigga. This the real thing.
Here we are today with our first reaction video. It's Novocaine in these
What's going on? Lil J, man. Jack Queso, Mr. Buster Out, Mr. 440.
The man of 1,000 names.
Okay, then.
Here we are today, man. We're doing our first reaction video to 8 most disturbing things caught on a doorbell footage. What's the craziest shit you seen on the doorbell footage or on your camera? You ever seen anything on the doorbell camera that was crazy?
Let me see, like some people stealing food or like stealing packages. That's crazy. Like,
you ever seen it live on, like you ever seen it on your doorbell
No.
camera? No, that'd be crazy.
I'd be so mad, like, ooh. Cause if I'm watching you and I can't get you, like, oh, that's I'ma catch you.
Cause I know I'll show enough be mad. Let's check out what these motherfuckers had talking about. You hear?
This clip was captured at 5 in the morning on October 2nd, 2022. In it, 3 men are shown standing in front of this house's front door. They're carrying weapons and wearing masks resembling the ones from the movie The Purge. One of them sees the doorbell camera and immediately puts his hand over it. For a good portion of the video, all you can see is his glove. But for a second, he uncovers the camera, revealing all 3 men up close.
First of all, this will never happen on my doorbell camera and I'm home. We going straight through the door.
Probably ain't nobody probably home.
That's crazy. Yeah, it can't be.
They're seen leaned up against the wall and crouching low to the ground, clearly trying to stay out of the view of anyone inside. That's when the homeowner finally wakes up to all the motion-detected notifications on his phone. He pulls up the app, but all he sees is a glove covering the camera. Having not yet seen the earlier footage, he goes on the speaker and tries to identify who's on his front porch.
Hello? Hello?
Only thing they would have heard from there is
What's that right now? Stay right there, bitch. I got something for you. I got
on me,
fun,
boy. Just stay right there.
What?
On me, stay right.
Hello?
And we in Florida, stand your ground, full effect.
The men do not respond, so the homeowner called the police. By the time the police arrived, though, the men were gone. Many believe they were trying to lure the homeowner into opening the door so they could rob him. But why then not try to convince him to come to the door when he came on the doorbell speaker? It's more likely they were trying to pick the lock while the camera was being covered. What they then planned to do when they got inside is anyone's best guess. Just gotten back from walking her dog. Her doorbell camera shows her starting to take off the dog's leash when she looks over to the right, causing her to quickly pick up her dog and get inside. Immediately, we find out why. A man comes into frame and walks right up to the front door. He tries the handle, but she managed to lock it just in time. The man then starts putting on gloves, and she also mentioned how he was carrying zip ties. He looks into the house and tries the door handle multiple more times.
Zip.
Bro, what?
I don't know how to hog tie people.
How about the zip ties, though? Boy, what? Oh, yeah.
Bro, what? Zip? Niggas.
He done
zip
lost
ties?
it.
Zip ties is crazy, gang. Zip ties is crazy. He already that cheap ass Los Angeles Lakers. That's what I know.
Yeah,
he
he
was
ain't
ready.
got nothing to
He had
lose.
nothing to lose. He don't care. He don't even
He
care.
probably was gonna hold her
Times
for
within the
ransom.
next few minutes. Eventually, her neighbor comes outside. To this, the man picks up a nearby garden hose and acts like he's doing yard work. As the neighbor left, the man walks around to the house's back door.
Camera recording.
I was a dude I'd have drove right onto the porch with that nigga on.
What?
He tried forcing the back door open, to which the homeowner locked herself in a room and called the police. In the time it took them to arrive, the man tried breaking in almost every window to the house. He broke off the screen to one of the back windows, but was ultimately unsuccessful at getting inside.
Bro,
By
this
the time
man
police
is really
arrived, he
trying
had
to
left.
break in his lady's house.
There wasn't much the police could do by that point. The homeowner ended up posting the video to TikTok in the hopes that someone could identify the man. As far as I could find, no one could.
That's crazy.
10-year-old Graydon Dowland is a kid from Riverton, Utah. It was around 6 p.m. on a night in December. He was alone walking home from basketball practice this night. At some point during his walk, he noticed a four-door sedan driven by two men slowly lurking around behind him. Graydon said he started walking faster when he saw it. Then the car drove up right next to him. The men inside rolled down their windows and told Graydon they had canned.
Fam, that's one of my biggest fears. One of my biggest fears as a father is like that.
Facts though.
Because you can't be everywhere at once. And there's going to be times where he's going to have to make a decision that can save him without you.
Right.
And you just got to hope.
Fam, I done had somebody approach me and offer me candy, fam.
I
as
swear
a
to God,
kid.
when I was legit, they did it the same way. I swear to
Real
God.
talk.
A
I
female.
done had somebody tell me to help them find their dog. Like, hey, I'm looking for my dog. And like, my people, like, that was just stuff that they used to we used to watch ID channel and all type of stuff like that. You feel me? So like, they used to be on some
And
type
that's
of time
why I
like that.
definitely need to make sure I teach my kid that.
Right.
And make sure he knows right from wrong and the do's and the don'ts in those type of situations.
Facts.
in the back seat, trying to entice him inside. This happened only blocks away from his house. He ignored the men and only started to walk even faster away from them. A few seconds pass, and he makes it to his house's front porch. His family's house had a doorbell camera, and as Graydon approached, you're actually able to see the car in the background. He continues to look over at it as he walks up to the front door. He tries the front door handle, but realizes it was locked. At the exact same time, the car's reverse lights turn on and it starts heading towards him.
Hey,
Straight up.
I ain't gonna lie, I commend you, right?
Real
Keep
rap.
up, rock. But I'm gonna tell you something. Jit from my hood?
Yeah, in Florida, you try to
You
kidnap
got
the wrong
shot.
jit.
Jit with a
Try to
partner.
kidnap the wrong jit.
Man, Jit with a partner
And
there.
you getting popped.
Graydon yells out and quickly
Pulling all up slow, rolling the window down.
He then runs to his next door neighbor's house. Their door was unlocked, so he let himself in and immediately locked it behind him. The car can then be seen turning around and following him. For the next several minutes, the car lurks around the area waiting for Graydon to come back outside. Police were called and a report was made. Graydon described the men as being in their 30s or 40s with no facial hair. Both Graydon's family and the police have almost no doubt in believing the men were trying to kidnap him that night. This clip shows a mother and her kids quickly packing their belongings in response to an evacuation notice. It happened in Canyon County, California, around the time a wildfire was raging across the area. In the back of the footage, you can see it. Fire and smoke loom over the neighborhood and the hills behind. They pack as fast as they can, but they don't know how much time they have. Eventually, a man runs across the street.
Bro, it's so crazy. Like, wherever you live at, is like natural disasters. You feel me? Like, and I ain't like Florida won't take hurricanes serious like at all. But like, you got tornadoes, earthquakes, wildfires.
Earthquakes, like the tornadoes. Well, that's like an Oklahoma thing. Like, ain't that like
The
a
Midwest. Yeah, like.
Right.
But we even had tornado warnings.
Earthquake is what, like Cali?
Yeah, West Coast.
West Coast shit.
And like Japan.
Right.
Like that little, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Bruh. Everywhere got their own little
Thing, you gotta pick and choose which
right,
one
which one
you
wanna
can
deal
live
with.
with.
Right.
You can deal with type shit.
Warning the family that the fire was coming up.
Everyone evacuate, the fire's coming up!
I hate the people.
No.
They finally leave the neighborhood, evacuated to safety at a nearby hotel. A few days later, the fire around the home died down, and they were able to return and survey the damage. Somehow, their house remained untouched, although the same can't be said for others in the neighborhood. Multiple nearby homes were completely destroyed by the fire.
You need to give me a voice like that.
This video was uploaded to TikTok in order to warn others to be aware of their surroundings. In the video, the uploader, who was a mother named JoJo, and her son Daniel are returning home late at night. They open the front door and go inside. Once they close the door behind them, a man can be seen in the frame.
Oh, no.
Walking up to the house.
Oh no.
Man.
Bro, and look at him. Hands behind his back.
Yeah.
Hey, little buddy.
Yeah, come here.
Hey, come here.
Got scared.
Fam.
Yeah.
And you
these
notice
people-
all this is, none of this is in the
Yeah,
hood.
none of this. Because all these people get
Fam.
shot.
What? So you come walking down, fam.
Who
What
are you
need,
and
need
what
some
you
hard
want?
or
Yeah.
what? But you need to you need to
Man.
cop what you finna get, and you need to get on. You out here looking like a
What?
zap with your hands behind your back. Boy, you done lost it.
He immediately tries opening the door.
Go shower really fast. I need you to go shower.
If
She don't lock that door.
fam, if she
right there.
play and don't lock that door right there, we ain't even talking
Intruder
about
alert.
this right here. What?
Bro, what? This is crazy.
He over there looking like Pacquiao. Pacquiao trying to break into people's house. Ooh, hell no.
JoJo and Daniel engage in an argument, with JoJo telling him to go shower while he says he's too tired. Yet this doesn't drown out the clear sound of someone grabbing the front door handle only seconds after JoJo had locked it. She looks outside and sees this man. She yells out for him to leave. The man takes one step back, but stays in front of the camera. He doesn't respond, rather just stands there with a blank expression.
But these drugs is frying
Who
these
is
people.
that? Get out of here! Get out of here!
Hey, bro, listen.
He fried, bro.
That's what I be trying to say sometimes. Like, some people don't be oblivious to how serious shit really is. Get out of here. No. Dude, there ain't no Okay, I'm gonna teach you. 'Cause
All
what
right.
you doing here?
You won't grab nobody else, though. Be the
Alright,
last,
yeah,
though,
boy.
you grab.
I would have sent Pacquiao to the boxing.
To the
man.
box. Put him in the box.
Don't know where the man came from. It's hard to see with the door blocking the view. Some think he had been following the two all the way back home, while others believe he was camped out next to the home, specifically waiting for them to return. Either way, what he had planned to do if that door was unlocked is unclear.
Oh my goodness.
JoJo called the police, but the man was gone by the time they arrived.
Of course.
So it's likely we'll never be able to know for sure.
Okay, I go.
In June of 2021, a woman posted a set of Ring camera videos to the internet. She explained how her mother had recently installed 2 Ring cameras around their house. On one of the first few nights of having the cameras, her phone would get spammed with the motion detected notifications. She reviewed them, and this is what she saw. Some man was walking around the outside of the house. Though something she picked up on almost right away was how easily he was doing it, like as if he already knew the exact layout of the outside of the house. She worried this wasn't his first time. He would walk around looking in different windows, which included hers. Seeing this, she called the cops and reported it. They later showed up, but by that time the guy was gone. There wasn't much they could do. They basically just told her to keep her blinds, curtains, and windows closed at all times. She rightfully worried he might show up again, so she set up a trap of sorts outside her window. She strung a piece of rope between two trees, hoping the man wouldn't see it and would trip over it, making a lot of noise, alerting her of his presence. Disturbingly, exactly a week later at 2 a.m., she would hear someone trip over the rope. Immediately, she pulled out her phone and opened the live camera feed.
Wait.
No.
Fam. Fam. When she said, and they said she set up the trap. I'm like, damn, this dumbass. Why you do that shit? They're like, he gonna go for that.
Like he gonna trip over the rope.
This big ugly shit that went to.
What?
Standing directly outside of her window looking in was the same man from before.
Fuck!
Blowed you.
I'm talking about.
Straight through the glass and all. Cyclops.
After she saw this footage, she went up to her mother's room and told her about the man. The two of them went back to the window, opened the curtains, and started banging on the glass to scare the man off. They called the police, but once again, when they arrived, the man was gone.
Boy, these niggas be getting way
The woman and her mother ended up moving to a new house. They never heard anything more from
Real
police,
peeping
leading them
toms.
to believe that he was never caught.
I don't want you to hold it.
This doorbell footage shows the sudden explosion of a home in Arlington, Texas. It was 2 a.m. on January 1st, 2022, when a few houses down, the giant explosion goes off.
Oh, they cooking meth. They cooking meth.
Man, they done blew up the meth
Yeah,
lab.
that's a meth explosion right there.
That's crazy to go to jail like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you sit here like,
arson and all.
if you're alive.
Yeah.
Gas appliance that wasn't fully
Probably not though.
Arson, child endangerment.
All type of shit.
In fact, there were no injuries resulting from the incident.
Straight to
However,
jail.
the damage was extensive. Not only did the house suffer major structural damage, but flying debris hit nearby buildings as well. Residents in the apartments across the street reported blown out windows from the explosion. Parked vehicles also were damaged.
That was a kaboom.
The authorities received multiple calls immediately after the explosion went off.
That bitch exploded for real.
This video was uploaded to TikTok in September of 2022. The uploader said it was about 3 a.m. when his doorbell camera captured a man walking across the street. He walks directly towards the house's front porch and eventually right up to the camera, at which point you can see the man is wearing some kind of mask with a drawn-on mustache.
I'm gonna draw something on your head.
The homeowner eventually woke up from all the notifications on his phone. He sees the man looking inside through his windows and trying to open his door. To this, he immediately threw on some clothes and went outside to confront the man.
See, that was type out I want.
You wanna come out here?
Yeah, you come out and play it. I got something for your ass.
Cause what the hell you thought it was?
Roll it off. Stop playing.
Didn't find it.
Man,
Stop
listen,
playing.
that's why
I ain't
motherfucker
bringing no
gotta know.
golf club though.
That's why motherfucker gotta know, fam. That like out here, fam. It's hard, no matter if you like a felon, you not a felon, no matter what you got going on. You gotta protect the house, man.
People is
Like,
crazy.
people is crazy these days. That's why I don't see how the world could get like any better, because with more technology, things just get more easy. And I don't know, fam. I don't know. Hopefully so though. You know what I'm saying? But y'all already know the vibes to the next video.
Put cameras on your
know.
house, man.
Make sure you got cameras on your house, and make sure your house protected.
For sure.
Don't let one of these fools play with y'all out here, man. Straight up.
This not a live drill, nigga. This is not a fire drill, nigga. This the real thing.